There are more cases of ulcers and anguish because of what happened down on Wall Street today. The Dow Jones dropped more than 15 points. This on the heel of yesterday's stunning loss of 24 points. That big sell-off of yesterday was blamed on one man's midnight phone calls to sell. Roger Sharpe went back to Wall Street today to look into why there were so very many sheep amongst all those bulls and bears.
The sell everything signal from respected investment advisor Joseph Granville triggered the two-day Dow drop of almost 40 points. But as one expert puts it, like a dry forest, the market was ripe for a wildfire. He was just the match. Even competing advisors concede Granville's clout and the lemming Wall Street way of follow the action.
And we think we're selling into strength and have a day or two to sell, and then somebody else says, you know, go ahead and you better sell now. We're not going to hang around and wait for his 10,000 followers to clobber our stocks.
This was more of just a catalyst, which because of the day that it hit, the timing was self-fulfilling. It stimulated a lot of selling that was borderline anyway.
Everybody knew that if he did turn bearish, that he would have an effect like that on the market, because he did have a big following, and he has been right for the past couple of years. But that doesn't mean he's going to be right this time.
As usual, there is no lack of opinion on what's going to happen next. All experts agree the market remains very fragile, but some are more pessimistic than others.
We're looking at it now, and the papers and the people in the market tend to look at it as a one-day isolated affair. But when you look back on it, if this is in fact a major top and we're going down 300 to 500 points over the next 18 months or 24 months, which I think is a very good possibility, I think we've topped a major 6-year market cycle and expansionary credit phase in the economy.
There was some kind of moderate correction due, but I doubt if it'll be more than 50 or 100 points. The basic trend of the market is upward, and the Reagan years promised to see a massive upward move in the stock market to perhaps 1,400.
And something will come along when we least expect it that'll make the market that's now down 30 points, I guess, in 2 days, 35 points turn around. But
You're not expecting a nosedive of several hundred points.
no, you have to remember that the Dow Jones averages, which aren't a perfect indicator, they are an indicator, though, they were above 900, I think, in 1963. So when people say that stocks are going to go down, they are down.
Greenberg points out Granville isn't the first Wall Street wonderkin to call a short-term turn first, and says a lot of previous magic names aren't even heard of anymore. From Florida, defensive Mr. Granville says his firm has a duty to tell high roller subscribers what the market tells them to. In his words, we have no control over the byproduct we create.